This video is brought to you by Squarespace, the all-in-one platform for building and growing your business online. Hey, do you know about this Wii game? Well, of course you do. It is new Super Mario Bros. Wii. It sold 30 million copies, so chances are you've played it before. Plus, you clicked or tapped on this video, so of course you have a little bit of interest about the game. But do you know about the lost challenges? I stumbled on this Nintendo website called New Challenges, which says that you can only call yourself a true expert of the game once you have tried those advanced challenges. Click here to see them. I kept clicking, but nothing was happening. Yup, this is why I call them the lost challenges. They are nowhere to be found online. Well, that was until I stumbled on this Twitter post from user Did You Know Gaming looking for them, as well as this reply by Malcolm Parsons, who actually has a printed copy of those challenges. Now this is epic. Obviously, we need to try those challenges right away. The rules are simple. We're going to try to beat the technical challenges and prove to Nintendo that we are a true expert of this game. So let's just jump into it. The first challenge wants us to clear the course scoring 0. As I soon found out, everything is out to improve your score in this game. Defeating an enemy, collecting a coin, hitting a block. That means we cannot do any of that. This will require a bit of skills to avoid all of the coins on the way, especially these ones where you have to slide underneath, which is easier said than done. Thankfully, I managed to get to the end, and grabbing the flagpole gives out points. Well, this is a bit embarrassing. I tried to do this jump, but no matter what, I always got 4,000 points. The thing is, the rules don't specify you cannot use a power-up from your item box, so I just started the level with a propeller suit, and using it, we can reach the top of the flagpole, which gives us a 1-up and 0 points. We did it. Challenge 2 is a bit annoying. You have to grab a Yoshi from this box, get it to this piranha plant over there, and once that is done, you have to spit a fireball to defeat some enemies and get some 1-ups. This challenge has 3 different difficulties, 15, 17, and 20 1-ups. Let me tell you that this was very difficult. There aren't a lot of enemies in this stage, and before you start getting 1-ups with the fireballs, you first start by getting some points. Only the 8th enemy you hit will start giving out 1-ups. This means we need our fireball to hit 28 enemies in a row. Jeez! My strategy was to get to the very end of the stage and to spit my fireball to the left and then just make my way back to the start. It took me a lot of tries, and I had to be very lucky with the placement of some Hammer Bros, Goombas, and Piranha Plants, but here's the footage of me actually defeating all of those, clearing the stage, and getting 20 1-ups. Oh my gosh, I had to move left and right in order to trigger the Goombas to spawn at the right place at the right time. It's very technical, but it is possible. Challenge 3 wasn't too bad. You can only use spin jumps, which don't actually make you jump as high as normal jumps, but it's not that much of an issue if you're being careful. Keep spin jumping on the rotating mushroom blocks until you get to the end and you'll be good. Challenge 4 takes place in the enemy level from World 1. You know, the one where you have to rescue Toad from the treasure chest? Well, instead of collecting the balloons, we're going to have to bounce on the Goombas to get some 1-ups. There are 3 difficulty settings to this challenge. 1, 5, and 7 extra 1-ups. And to be honest, I'm not so sure that this is actually possible, because I managed to bounce on literally all of the Goombas one after the other, and I only managed to get 5 1-ups. I'm pretty sure getting 7 is impossible because, well, there are no other Goombas to jump on. Was that an error made by Nintendo or something lost in translation? Am I missing the entire point? I have no clue. Let me know if you can figure this one out, okay? Challenge 5 is completely ridiculous. You have to grab the 3rd star coin without using a power-up. If you don't know, the 3rd star coin is the one located under there. Normally, you have to use the wind and a propeller suit to grab it, but without the use of a power-up, I'm not so sure what to do. I tried jumping with the wind from the left side, but alas, it wasn't very useful. My other idea was to get inside those little holes from the right side, but even though I managed to get in the first one, I just couldn't do anything else afterwards. I even tried bouncing on a Koopa shell using the wind, but I just couldn't do it no matter how many times I attempted the jump. Then I tried bringing a POW block with me to crash the star coin and maybe grab it while it falls down, but yeah, this won't work either. I'm gonna be honest, I couldn't actually finish this one. I'm gonna need your help again, gamers. Challenge 6 wants you to grab all star coins without power-ups, which is actually quite easy with the help of Yoshi. And for those asking, no, Yoshi is not a power-up. Yoshi is a dinosaur, so he's allowed. Challenge 7 forces you to beat this stage without ever stepping on the big mushroom block on rails. Thankfully, as we are Mini Mario, we can bounce on the Koopas, and using multiple spin jumps, we can actually get really far. There are going to be some difficult sections, but this one isn't too bad. Challenge 8 wants you to get 50 extra lives by jumping on bullet bills. It's pretty easy actually. Just get to this part and start bouncing until you get bored. Just be careful and everything will be nice. Challenge 9 is actually not too difficult, provided you activated the red switch on the world map. Grab a propeller block and slowly make your way to the top, and you'll actually never need to get on the propeller block. Easy! In Challenge 10, you have to clear World 4-1 without collecting coins or defeating enemies to avoid scoring points. To be quite honest, this was actually pretty simple, as you can swim in between all of the coins. Challenge 11 also takes place in that same level, but we have to collect the star coins without using power-ups. The first one is a bit high and grabbing it is impossible at first, but if you grab a red Koopa shell, make a run, and throw it, everything will be okay. The second coin is very tricky, as you have to do a perfect wall jump followed by a ground pound to grab it. It took me about 20, maybe 30 tries, but eventually I got it. The third and final coin is a total joke, as you just have to jump in between those two enemies to then go up and grab it. Challenge 12 wants you to clear 4-2 without getting a single point. Once again, this means no enemies defeated and no coins collected. Avoiding coins is actually pretty simple, but the enemies part is a bit annoying. There's cheap that are jumping off the water and that are often landing underneath you, granting you 200 evil points. Ugh. Be extra careful and you'll be good. Challenge 13 is another course we need to clear, scoring 0. Thankfully, it takes place underwater, allowing you to swim in between all of the coins. Just be careful of those coin bubbles at the end and everything will be okay. Challenge 14 was actually quite easy, especially with the help of my boy Yoshi, which, I will remind you, is not a power-up, but a friend, okay? Challenge 15 is very easy and pretty dumb. You have to finish this stage without jumping on the raft while using a penguin suit. Basically, all you need to do is to get in the water, move down until you're pretty much out of the screen, and then you hold down right to swim to the end. That's it. Told you this one was pretty dumb. Challenge 16 is kind of difficult, as spin jumping doesn't give you a lot of height, and there are plenty of scary jumps to make above the hot steaming lava. Those spiky boulders don't really help out either. It took me a while to figure out a correct way to proceed through the stage, but I did it. And I even decided to beat the boss that way, to make it super complete. Challenge 17 takes place in a ghost house, and what you need to do is to get 1-ups by defeating boos using a star. You'll get the star over there inside of this block, and then you just have to free fall while hitting as many boos as you can. To be honest, this one took me a couple tries, but it's not too difficult to get the 6, 10, and 13 1-ups required to clear all 3 challenges. Challenge 18 asks you to clear World 7-4 without moving any lifts. And as the first challenge asks you to beat it, and the second one asks you to beat it as Mini Mario, well, if I beat it as Mini Mario, I'll clear both challenges at once. Heck yeah. The level starts off with a very difficult jump where you have to do one-sided wall jumps while avoiding the Koopas. get ready to practice your one-sided wall jumps because you're going to be doing lots of those. This part here was very tricky as you have to YOLO jump to the right and then climb back up using the pipe. It took me a while to do it. And after you beat this thing, you'll have to do this very scary jump where you cannot bonk your head on the ceiling, or else you just fall down and fail. Eventually, this happened, and going up the pipe was finally possible. Yay! Challenge 19 is actually not too difficult. You have to jump on every single parabuzzy you meet. Some of them are pretty close to each other, but move fast and jump from one parabuzzy to the next, and you'll be good. Challenge 20 is another coinless challenge, but for World 8-1. Watch out for the coins that appear out of nowhere, watch out for the lava, the falling boulders, and you'll quickly make it to the end. Challenge 21 wasn't too bad. Spin jumping above the spiky boulders can be really nerve-wracking sometimes, but yeah, by being careful, you'll be good. Challenge 22 is very disgusting. You have to clear the course while collecting every single coin. Ugh, I don't want to do that. It's against my principles. It's just wrong for me to do so. Hey Nathan, could you collect all coins in World 8-7 in New Super Mario Bros. Wii for me, please?
Okay, sure.
Thank you, dude. Well, as you can see, this skull coaster moves quite fast, but it seems that if you jump carefully, you can grab all of the coins and be good. It's still kinda yucky for me to see, but hey, Nathan touched the controller, not me, so I feel good about this one. Challenge 23 is another challenge where you need to rack up the 1-ups. There's a spot near the beginning featuring a crap ton of cannonballs, and by jumping carefully, you can get those 50 extra 1-ups and beat the challenge. And it was the last one. Well, that was pretty fun, and if you want to experience those challenges for yourself, I created a website online using Squarespace where you can check them all out. Building this website was pretty easy and very quick to do. I picked a template, added some sections, and then my content using this very easy to use site builder. You can add images, videos, and much more. Using the extensions, I managed to link all of my social media accounts and profiles with a few simple clicks. The analytics plugin also allows me to see how many people are checking out my website. Try it out for yourself by going to squarespace.com/NicoBBQ and you'll get 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Thanks a lot for watching this video, and make sure to check out the website and attempt those challenges yourself. Tap the cards on screen for even more videos. Alright, bye!